Milken Educator Award goes to Taylor Trost.
You just saw the video of this extraordinary announcement about Taylor Trost, who is elementary school teacher in Hightstown, New Jersey, a Milken Educator Awardee. Taylor, great to have you with us. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Now, I want to ask you tell us what the Milken Award is first, and then I want to talk about how you found out.
Yeah, so the Milken Family Foundation is an organization that its goal is to recognize teachers. They, focus their thinking on that teachers are kind of unsung heroes. And so they search the entire country secretly without the teachers knowing to, award and celebrate and recognize teachers that they think are doing something great for education. It's a huge network of really incredible educators, principals, leaders. And so it's really just a super incredible honor to even be considered a part of the organization.
How'd they find you?
That is still a mystery. They seek out and kind of look you up and find out things that you are doing in your classroom through things like social media and your administration. I remember them saying that you can't be nominated, they find you. And so that's what makes it a really cool process, because that they kind of organically decided that you are someone that is doing something great in the classroom.
We should also make it clear it's 25 grand, unrestricted money, $25,000. So
that was a shock.
Okay, so you're in the gym?
Yep.
Do you know why you were in the gym?
No, so I actually was on maternity leave. Everyone was preparing for an assembly, which was a little bit more organic, but I was asked by my principal multiple times to come in. I just had given birth to my twin boys. And so I had turned down, thank you. I had turned down the offer multiple times, but the invitation became more and more firm that I must attend. And so I just thought it was going to be a good opportunity to catch up with coworkers that I hadn't seen in a little bit, show some baby pictures, see some kids, and it turned out to be a big surprise of a lifetime.
When you heard your name, what did it feel like?
I think that my first words was that I was shaking afterwards. I think you see that in the video. I just could not believe that the way that they spoke about the educator that they were announcing was in connection to my name. And it was shocking. I mean, I barely remembered it at that moment between, postpartum brain and just the shock of it all. It really was a mind-blowing moment.
We're going to show the video of you calling your mom right after in a couple of minutes, but I'm curious about something.
Yeah.
Fourth grade, right?
Yes.
What's an inclusion class?
So the past couple of years, I've been a teacher in an inclusion classroom, which means that there are both general education students and students who are classified with special education needs mixed into the classroom to, create exposure and community. And it really is a beautiful structure of a classroom because everybody just becomes super inclusive and welcoming of people's differences and needs. It's really an awesome program.
When did you know you wanted to teach?
I knew when I was very young that I wanted to do something with people. And it wasn't until I was applying to colleges that I felt kind of stuck on what my major would be. And I looked around and thought about the most impactful people around me, and all of them were educators. And so I thought, it's a great combination to be able to work with kids, to make a difference, and hopefully, be a memorable person in somebody's life in their future.
You've seen this video a lot of you calling your mom. Now, do they tell you call your mom or call somebody?
No, they say call somebody who you would like to tell the news to. My husband's also a teacher, so I knew I couldn't call him. He has, classes.
Did he know? Hold on. Did your husband know?
No, nobody has any idea. Nobody knows except for your building principal and the foundation, from what I understand.
So you didn't call your husband because he was teaching?
I knew he wouldn't answer. And if you're on camera, you're going to call someone who's going to pick up. And who always picks up but your mother?
Hello?
Okay, I'm warning you that you're on speaker.
Okay.
I just won the Milken Educator Award and $25,000.
What?
Yeah. It's like this crazy national award. It's like the Oscars of teaching.
Oh my God. You're kidding me, right?
No,
Oh my goodness, Taylor.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations.
Thanks. It's a good thing you
Oh.
came to watch the boys, huh?
Good thing they're still sleeping.
Oh, yeah. That would have been terrible, too.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm crying.
Thanks. Yeah, me too.
Oh, way to go. All of your hard work.
So crazy.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh. It's the moms. They always got you.
What were you feeling in that moment calling your mom?
You know, it's such an incredible
By the way,
thing.
what were you feeling just watching that again?
You, as becoming a mom, like I hope that one day my boys can call me with such incredible news on something that they, have worked so hard for and dedicate themselves to. I can totally understand the way that my mom was feeling in that moment. And, when I was calling, you get emotional when you're talking to your mom about something that you work really hard on because you go to your mom when you have a rough day or you need some guidance. And so it felt like I was sharing news with somebody who had followed me along the whole path.
How did COVID affect you as an educator?
COVID was difficult for education and the families involved as a whole. Collaboration became the name of the game if you weren't doing it already. I had worked as in the lead teacher position to prepare the materials that we needed for those first 2 weeks home. And we sent home paper packets for the grade level and quickly realized that that wasn't going to cut it. And so when you're considering the physical and mental wellness of the families and the teachers that you work with, along with the economic factors that happened, the goal really was to create meaningful opportunities to connect with kids, trying out new programs, sharing new resources, so that the teachers felt like there was a weight lifted off of their back with all they were dealing with personally, and the students felt like they still had a connection to the outside world.
I'm obsessed by the word and the concept of engagement. People who work with me, I do a lot of leadership coaching in my other life, and I talk about the need to engage people in meetings, engage people in all aspects of our lives. You need to pull them in, involve them. There's a great quote from Ben Franklin that says, tell me and I will forget, teach me and I may remember, engage and involve me and I will understand.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
When you think about the students that are in front of you, kids learn best from people who they feel like care about them genuinely. And so when I think about engagement, my mind immediately goes to making genuine connections, getting to know the students, and then tailoring your instruction to make sure that they feel included in the process. You don't want somebody talking at you all day. You want somebody talking with you. So incorporating interests and making learning fun by adding silly games and activities just makes the engagement, especially in an elementary classroom with fourth graders that are really just seeking connection at this really pivotal age, super meaningful. And it makes a difference when they know that you're there for them, not just to teach them.
So Taylor, let me try this. You have twins right now, right?
Yes.
And you're teaching.
Yeah.
How?
The eye roll. Yep. We're just speaking at work.
That's what my wife says all the time. We have 3 kids and she's a professional in her field, and I don't know how she does it, but
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it's awesome that she does it because never mind. I just do this, which is not that hard. So here's what I'm curious about. How do you protect against burnout?
I think that the ultimate protection for teacher burnout for me and what I've noticed amongst my colleagues is protection and respect of time. The time that teachers have is minimal. So making sure that the resources and the planning and the day-to-day tasks can be minimized by your district and your administration really does make a huge difference in your daily to-dos. And also just making sure that teacher time is respected when Teachers are pulled for PDs and meetings, making sure that the content is relevant, it's applicable to their instruction, and it's new information that can help them grow as an educator. I think just coming up with systems to protect your time is what's worked best for me.
Before I let you go, tell me about this Rowan University. Rowan's one of our higher ed partners. You were an undergraduate there?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a mentoring program for upcoming teachers. What is it and how are you involved? Got a minute left.
A previous professor reached out to me. They needed teachers to team up with students that were in the program to give them a look behind the classroom. And so we give these future teachers some examples of classroom management, how to build relationships, how to connect with families in your school environment and your students. Because when you introduce some of those foundational skills, when they enter the classroom their first year, they have something to lean back on to get themselves started. So that's the goal of the class that I help support.
I lied. I got a little more time with you. I heard the bell's going to go off soon over there.
Yep, around 3:15, we start calling kids out of here.
Okay, I better be quick then because we're taping at 3:17 right now. 1 to 10. The level of satisfaction I get, 1 to 10, from teaching is?
I would say a 9. You know, a satisfaction, if I was to say a 10, right, like there would be ponies and unicorns and I'd have unlimited resources and just like.
Are you saying that's not the case?
You know, you're handed a situation as a public school teacher and it's your job to make the year memorable. 4th graders, 5th graders, they're only a 4th grader one time. You are their experience. And so I say a 9 because I love being that for my students, making sure that their experience when they look back as an adult, like, wow, when I was a 4th grader, I had a good time. You know, if I had endless resources and time, it might be a 10, but I'm a realist.
Hey, Taylor, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I wish you all the best. And you and all your colleagues, you do important work every day with our kids. Well done.
Thank you so much.
The bell's going to ring soon.
Yep, gotta head out of here. Thank you.
You guys stay with us. We'll be right back.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato is a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 30 years in public broadcasting. Funding has been provided by the New Jersey Education Association, Rowan University, New Jersey Sharing Network, NJ Best, New Jersey's 529 College Savings Plan, Wells Fargo, RWJ Barnabas Health, Let's Be Healthy Together, the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, NJM Insurance Group, and by the Fidelco Group. Promotional support provided by NJ Biz, and by New Jersey Monthly.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.